Hi Leo, this is going to be your June 2020 reading. If you'd like a personal reading, all that will be down below. I take requests and I'm pretty lenient with stuff like that, so yeah, if you want to book with me, that would be cool. Yeah, let's get started. I compare movies and songs to readings, whatever I channel, whatever I see fit, and what I got for you was the theory of everything. Someone here is very smart. You come up with these extravagant next level ideas. I'm not really getting specifics from the movie this time around. It's just going to be my interpretation. I got your theories always come true, or they're always successful. Like they're always backed up by proof, or you're always right. Like your intuition is on point. I'm getting philosopher, motivational speaker vibes. You're very wise. A very wise soul here. So much potential, but you could be held back by some form of disability, or you view it as a setback, but it's really not. You're just different. You're special. I'm getting for most of you, you could have weird premonitions, and you're good at putting the puzzle together. I thought of how you test science experiments to see if your hypothesis is correct. A hypothesis usually begins with a question, as I'm pretty sure. Maybe you have chemistry with someone and you're asking questions to get a read on them. You're someone who boasts about always being right about people. Like your theories, or I almost said thesis, your theories are always correct. But I get a sense it's not so easy this time around. Like someone's very hard to read. Especially right now, you find someone very hard to read. Someone here could be be a science geek though. Something along those lines. This could be you or someone you're connected to is nerdy or very smart, or that could just be the energy you're in. Very smart, nothing gets past you. But something tells me this person's very different. You can't quite get a read on them, and it's frustrating you. And you can't really put your finger on what that is. Ooh, I kind of like this. Okay, I'm gonna pull some tarot to see what we can get with the situation. What's the heart of this reading? What is this? Why is someone so mysterious to you? 5 of Wands. Some sort of conflict. I think it's more of an internal conflict. I just thought of that episode of SpongeBob where there's multiple people. You know that episode where he's like, what's his name? We forgot his name. I have nothing on the name. It's this internal conflict. It's like your brain cells trying to figure this person out, but you can't. It's not a struggle here. But this is your brain. I don't even think this is anyone else. I think this is internal. It's like every time you deal with this person, you never know what to expect. I'm thinking of that hypothesis thing again, as if you're always questioning yourself about them, or that question could just be the first impression you had, but you were wrong, and you're never wrong. Okay. Oh my god. High Priestess. Yeah. You're having trouble reading this person with your intuition. It's like your intuition is blocked, or you're struggling. This person can't be read. Look, I'm really drawn to her face right now. It's just, the High Priestess is frustrated. You're coming up as the High Priestess. That High Priestess energy. Someone who's very smart, very book smart. Like I said, it's funny how we're getting the High Priestess. Then we have Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords can be about quick thinking. That's immediately with that quick thinking. you have to be quick thinking with this person. Like, you can't be prepared. Like, that's what I said. You're never prepared. You never know what to expect. They could act one way, but they're not really like that. And then you see this whole new side of them. It freaks you out. But at the same time, I think it's thrilling. It's almost like you can't get enough of it. Who is this person? And what are their intentions? Like, what are they doing? Why are they hard to read? Justice. A Libra. This person could be a Libra, or that's just the kind of energy they're in. I immediately thought of karma, because justice can be cause and effect, karma, karmic justice. So it's as if this person, in a weird way, was sent to you as a test or some kind of, I don't even know if I believe in karma, but this person came to challenge you, challenge what you thought you knew. Because I feel like a lot of you are really, really cocky with how you act with people. And I was also getting a bit of trauma behind it. Like, you question people, you analyze the shit out of them, so you can be prepared for any crazy shit that comes your way, or if they decide to turn on you, you'll be prepared. Like, leave them before they leave me type thing. But you can't do that with this person. And it's like they came in to challenge everything you thought you knew. But at the same time, I feel like a balance will be brought to your life with this person. And I'm thinking of that hypothesis thing again, because this could also be cause and effect. That's what I'm thinking. Usually it starts with a question, and then you see what happens with it. So I think you have no choice but to see how things go with this person, since you can't read them. But I don't really think this is a toxic person. I just think they're sort of your karma, like, or a challenge to see how you can handle the unknown. Because sometimes you can't analyze everybody, because not everybody is just by the book, straightforward. Some people are very complex. This person's very complex, and they could be a Libra. Ace of Wands. It's a new beginning. There's a lot of passion here. It's like passion is building. You know how I feel like this person keeps you on your feet, and I don't want to say it turns you on, but it keeps you interested, it keeps you invested. So you're probably always thinking of this person because of how unpredictable they are. They make you want to be spontaneous, because I think this is a very spontaneous person, and you're not used to that kind of energy or that type of passion in your life. So it's like this person definitely came in. See it kind of like as karma, but I see it too as just you needed something new. You needed to be shooken up a bit. Someone here takes things too seriously. I was getting that nerdy thing, like I don't really think you had fun in a while. Like, you're a very smart person. Very by the book, too. Getting like Hierophant vibes. Then the High Priestess is kind of like the Hierophant's counterpart. But the High Priestess is more secretive with it. This person could have also not opened up to you fully yet, and that makes you suspicious. That's where the challenge part comes in. What's this new beginning is? I think tension is definitely rising. That's what I see with the Ace of Wands. And it's building up to something. Six of Swords. It's like moving past. I see that as moving past this stage. I see this as a testing stage. It's like you're finally going to move on to the next, I said move on to the next experiment. Or maybe the talking stage. I'm gonna get some oracle now. Use my Kipper deck. Toil and labor. And then I peeked at my deck and it was 10 of Wands. A lot of work here. This person keeps you on your hands and feet. It's a lot of work to get to know them because there's something they're hiding. They're not... Or maybe you think they have something to hide, but really that's not it. You just have trust issues, and that's why this person came in to test that. Or maybe this could be moving past like the honeymoon stage. Like in the beginning, things are very exciting. There's a lot of tension building up. But now you guys could have decided to put in work as an actual relationship. That's how I see it. What's all this work for? Like putting in work for what? House. Getting a 4 of Wands vibe. Putting in work for a stable home. Could be moving in with this person. This could be just like your story. It started out like this, but then you guys decided to... You realized you are actually very similar. Could be moving in with this person, or... I think you're building a house. It could be literally or figuratively, just like building a secure foundation with this person. That came out, so I'm gonna take that. Poverty. Someone here could have no place to go, no place to live, or maybe if it's not that serious, someone's just moving in with you or you're moving in with them. It's like you're working really hard to build yourself back up. Kind of getting that karma thing again. You feel like, or maybe that just resembles this person's making you suffer, but not in a horrible way. It's just like you can't figure them out and it's causing all this conflict within you. It's like I always say this, it's kind of like a fight or flight. You want to trust them, but you don't. You want to go with the flow. You want to go with the flow, but you question everything. And you're scared that letting this person in will leave you like this, with losing everything. Because you, quite possibly, you could have lost everything with a different person. Too many cards. Unexpected income. Well, for one, if you're having issues financially, definitely see stuff coming through and working out for you. And I feel like this unexpected income is this person. Well, seeing you're in this energy, but I also see this as this person, this Libra that came in to stir your life up. They were very unexpected. They were like an unexpected gift. They're different. They're not what you're used to. This is the person that's gonna take you out of poverty. It's gonna stir your life up and make it better. But I think you're the one that's causing yourself issues. This is an internal conflict. This isn't anything that anyone's doing to you. Someone here has trust issues. Just straight up. And that maybe it has to do with someone put you in poverty in a figurative sense, like they took everything from you. House this could be a literal divorce. It's like you worked really, really hard to get yourself out of a horrible place that someone put you in. And this person's very unexpected. But I feel like they're an unexpected, so it looks like a gold coin. There's something that, they are someone that needs to be cherished. I think you're realizing that. You're trying to go with the flow. Looks like a family as well. Could literally be moving into a new home, building yourself back up, but you're still, it's kind of like 1 foot in, 1 foot out. You just don't trust anybody. I think your question was, can I trust this person? Are they going to hurt me? But I really don't think they are. I think you're coming to the conclusion that you can let them in, that you do want to work on this. But I think there's this fear, is like you built yourself up all by yourself and you don't want anyone to take that away. You don't want to risk it even. 'Cause you didn't expect to have this person thrown in your life. So making you question everything you thought you knew. That's so crazy. Yeah, you're struggling with your intuition a lot. But I feel like this is intuition confused with, no, paranoia, trust issues confused with intuition. It's like, oh, I'm right, they're gonna do that. But are they really? I'm gonna finish this. What's on the bottom of the deck? Sudden wealth. Yep, you hit the jackpot. This person is everything you want in an individual. But you're doubting it. It came in reverse. It's almost like you're willing to risk this because you're that scared. Because with gambling, it's like it can either go really good or really bad. It's go that way or that way. This person is kind of like the justice card. You're thinking of how it could start in the beginning, like that science thing I got, and then, but how will the experiment end? How will this relationship end if I let them in? What will be the final result? Is it reliable? Is it a reliable experiment or a reliable person? I think I get it now. It's sudden, unexpected. All of a sudden, this random person comes in and shakes everything up. I'm gonna do animal spirit and then I'm gonna wrap up this reading. Hold on. This is gonna be the outcome or advice for this situation. And then I'm gonna pull one more tarot card. Think on your feet. I see that as think. What do they call it? Quick thinking. Yep, quick thinking. I see this as the same thing. It's like you can't foresee anything coming. You're just going to have to trust the flow. And I think that you're having trouble with it, but I think you're going to do it. It's like you're thinking on your feet. I see that as like thinking in the moment. Since this person's... Can't really read this person. Have all this conflict going on within you. That is your brain going nuts. And the universe is like, just think on your feet. Live in the moment. If nothing's happening now, don't make it into something that it's not. That fox looks very focused. Staring intensely. You could like stare at this person a lot. They stare at you a lot. You're just always on the lookout for something when you don't need to be. Obviously, you should always be aware, but not to the point where you're inventing things. Just think on your feet. Think in the moment. And if it's not there, let it go. Just let it go. Okay. Where is this going? Think on your feet. Four of Swords. I see that as you trying to calm down. Really resting, thinking about this, but in a more relaxed manner. Because, we started out with the Five of Wands. A lot of internal conflict here. And we're ending it with this. I see that as you just resting, giving yourself a rest. You're not putting so much pressure on yourself. Or maybe you've been putting pressure on yourself for so long, and now you can finally rest because you don't feel like you have to worry about this person. You can't even read them to begin with. You're sort of learning to just think on your feet. Go at more of a quick thinking approach. Because it's useless and you're tired. You just want to surrender to things without worrying about them. That's just what I see you doing. I think you're gonna let this person in. I actually see this going somewhere. High honor. I always see this as willing to battle it out for someone or work for somebody. Yeah, Leo, to sum it up, you are someone who has trust issues. You're always trying to predict things, read people, but not everybody is like that. Not everyone is so straight up. A lot of people are complex, and I think you're just coming to terms with it, and it's like now you can finally rest. It's like you're not so on guard anymore. That's how I know this person is probably legit. It's because you don't feel the need to put any walls up or always be on the lookout. I think you still are, but only like in the present. And if you don't see anything, you're not going to turn it into something. Okay, that's the end of your reading. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like, subscribe. If you like a personal, all that is down below. Yeah, I really hope you work on those issues because sometimes not everyone can be read and it drives us nuts.